Hello comrades, Commissar Bro here today with the third episode of the Man in the High Castle mod for Superpower 2. That's right, last time we were building up our massive... Ooh, excuse me, I'm dying. Anyway, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. So, anyway, we were building up our military. That's right, yep. As you can see, we have taken first in Air Force, having the most advanced Air Force in the world, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. However, that does not mean we are unstoppable. Quite the opposite, really. We are actually not unstoppable. Germany is still far more powerful than us. So, yeah, we're basically just going to keep building up our military until we're of the capability to fight off a German incursion should it come, you know, sailing over the ocean here. In the meantime, we're going to discuss a few topics that a lot of people have asked me about. For example, where's the continuation of Commissar's Djibouti? Well, Commissar's Djibouti may or may not be continued in the future. But remember, I was saying that I'm only going to do a series for 1 week, and if by popular demand, if enough people say, oh, bring this series back, then we will bring it back at a later date. So, not next week, but maybe the week after or something. Like I said, I still have a Vic 2 thing to do, and I still have a Making History Gold thing to do. So, yeah, and then we still have this to do. And I still have a Christmas special to do. And I still have a top 10 for the New Year's list to do. So, the Commissar is a little bit busy, if you see what I mean. So, yes, I'm working on it. I promise I am working on it. What are we going to name this? The GSA anti-air platform, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, GSA anti-air platform. Seems legit. Let's make it green. I always like a good green color. Alright. And that is so much better. Yeah, that air defense is so much better. Yeah, build us a bunch of those. Yeah. Put them in increments of 50. So, yes. Basically, the schedule is just absolutely chock full of things. Something else I want to talk about while all these just delicious items are currently building is the new Star Wars movie just came out today. Well, technically it came out 2 days ago for a worldwide release, and technically I saw it yesterday, but officially it has come out today. And don't worry, I won't spoil it for anyone, but I do highly suggest that everyone with a kid and or was a kid when Star Wars came out, the originals, or really any Star Wars fan or person who's not a fan of Star Wars should go watch that movie. It's worth watching, definitely. But yes. Anyway, let us focus back on the Man in the High Castle for a moment, shall we? Yes. For those unfamiliar or who haven't seen my other episodes, this mod is actually based on the TV show of the same name, and also based, well, I guess this one's more based on the book? I'm not sure. Is this more based on the book or the TV show? Either which way. The book and the TV show differ quite a reasonable amount, if anything I've read is true. 106, that's what we'll name it. So, yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of books, then you should definitely pick up a book. It's supposed to be a very good read. It's sort of like Harry Turtledove's, I think that's his name, his alternative history books, like alternate history, where he does all sorts of World War II stuff about how, like, oh my god, this is crazy, how much this is different from real life, or, like, you know, possible scenarios. Like, I know one thing he did was if the South had actually survived the Civil War. They had not necessarily won it, I don't think. I think just survived it. Like, they sued a peace with the United States, and it was a nice conditional situation on that part. So, yeah, I mean, it's a book like that. So if you're something interested in it, the whole premise is that Germany won the war, defeated the United States because the United States did not militarize. The United States did not get involved in World War II at all with the assassination of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. That's right. So, this led to Germany defeating the Soviet Union with the assistance of the Japanese, who also took over China. And as you can see, this is the new Japanese empire here. And England was defeated, and eventually the United States was declared war on by both powers, who then split it into two separate countries. well, technically 3 separate territories. The German states, which, you know, they owned, obviously, the Germans owned, the Pacific states, which the Japanese owned, and then I think they just called this the territories, I don't remember, to be kind of like a DMZ between the two powers, who, at this point in time, have actually started to get, they're in a Cold War at this point. Germany and Japan are not looking too good, and Germany has the hydrogen bomb. They've just invented the hydrogen bomb, so they're kind of a bit more terrifying, as it were. So yeah, that's the basic premise of the Man in the High Castle, and I'm sure if I've gotten anything wrong in there, you guys will be glad to correct me and really sell it better than I did. Needless to say, it seems like a good read, and the show seems pretty interesting. The show diverges a bit. It seems like it's more about some reels or newspaper reels and hiding the truth from people or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I have no earthly idea. But it does look pretty damn good, and it's on Amazon, so it's probably, if I ever get a chance, I'm definitely going to go check it out. I hear it's free. Maybe you guys can confirm that for me. It's free for everyone to view, which would be totally BA. More reason for me to go watch it and check it out. Yeah. So this is kind of like, this video is just turned into like a whole promotional video for Star Wars and Man in the High Castle. Trust me, they're not paying me to say this shit. I wish they were. I'm just suggesting some stuff for my comrades to watch. But anyway, ooh, look at that. We're gonna build. I should have actually put that on fast, because that is going to take almost 3,000 days. My goodness gracious. Do I look like I have enough time for nonsense such as that? I don't have time for like 3,000 days worth of work and effort to be placed. Let's do something, okay? Since we haven't done anything yet, we can go to war with Mexico, or we can go to war with Canada. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. That's right. Actually, let's train some more guys. Sorry, I like to be 100% sure that I'm going to win the fight if I'm going to get in the fight in the first place. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people who just like, yeah, sure, let's just jump right on in and hope it goes well. No, I'm one of those individuals who expects the best, right off the bat. The best conditions if we can just overwhelm them with superior military force. That's right. Technically, our military is stronger than the greater German Reich. Keep that in mind. That's just how sexy we're looking over here in the German states of America. Unfortunately, our navy pales in comparison to the greater German Reich and the Imperial Empire of Japan. But soon we will catch up to the greater powers of the world and show them that the German states of America will no longer be some puppet state of a giant German empire. So let's take a look at our economy while we wait for those other things to build, shall we? If we're looking at this, we are making bank, ladies and gentlemen. We are ludicrously rich, and there's very little I've actually done to affect the economy. Aside from keeping interest, they're trying to keep inflation relatively down, which is sort of worked. I mean, it's at 6.9. It's still in the green, so it's still solid there. Our per capita is up to 67,000 per person. That is phenomenal. Of a population of 215 million. So yeah, the majority of our population are working class. They're not older citizens. Our birth rate is pretty damn high for one that has high education and maxed out healthcare. Yeah, so that's good. We've pretty much maxed everything out except for foreign aid and propaganda, which is just about where we want to keep it. If you ask me, I'm perfectly okay with that. So that's just dandy. And it looks like the German Reich is actually managing... Oh, it looks like they're both. The greater little empires over there are actually managing to control their economies. Too bad for them. I pretty much own everything on my side of the planet. Yeah, well, market share is a little bit shorter than I thought. Well, I guess I don't own all that much. Whatever. Let's increase this. Vegetables and fruit. Yeah, that's right. We need to be self-sufficient. I will not trade away the greatness of German American. Should I just say German American? Because I guess it's kind of what we are now. Jamaican. There we go. I will not trade away Germanican. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. That works for me. Germanican. Anyway, so we want self-sufficiency. That's what I'm going for here. That's kind of the gist of what I'm trying to say, is that we want to be self-sufficient in most of our various areas of whatever. That's right. Oh, yes, grow. We do not want to support the economies of our opponents, so we should be able to be self-sufficient in ourselves. Ooh, look at that. We own 70% of the market. Phenomenal. Alright, so, how's our military looking? Are we still training? Okay, yeah, majority of our military is still training, so we're going to keep training those guys. The rest of these guys, we're just going to go ahead and deploy to the capital. Boom. Alright, we are ready to take on Canada. Yes, bring down the Canadian state. And bring them into the fold. We shall protect them from the greater German Reich. That's right, whether they want it or not. Really, they do want it. They just don't know they want it yet. Yes, move there. Fire baptism. Why do I keep getting achievements? I already have all these achievements. Okay, whatever. Maybe it's because, like, the game is just acknowledging that I don't have the achievements or something like that. Special stuff. Anyway, defeat the Canadians and show them that we indeed mean business. Ooh, gosh, we lost 148 aircraft. Alright, and occupy Canada. Boom! Canada is now ours. Alright, we're going to annex this. We're going to bring Canada into the fold of the German States of America. And boom, we have done something. What's our diplomatic relations looking like with the rest of the world? Of course, the greater German Reich still loves us, but the Imperial Empire of Japan is entirely unpleased by our actions. But frankly, I don't give two shits in a piss, ladies and gentlemen. No, I do not. We're going to bring Canada into the fold. We're going to increase the military we have here. And we are going to show the world that we mean business. That America is back, baby. And we are taking everyone with us. Everyone. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro. Just prattling on as per usual. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I hope you're going to continue enjoying this series with me. And yeah, if you want to keep watching, you just keep on watching, and I'll keep popping stuff out. I'll try to do another episode today if I can. If not, then I apologize. Catch me next time. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro, and I'll see you all next time.